Hello, my name is Helium Lemon 15. Today is April 14th, and welcome to the final part of Broken Sword. We're here in Scotland. It's a spooky atmosphere. It's early in the morning. It's fall. There's a hollow wind just blowing. The atmosphere is spooky, and we're here in the ruins of the castle at St. Ninian's. I like Nicole freezing mid-walk animation.
No way.
And there's
no.
a demon sort
no.
of excuse me.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move. Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
There's this gargoyle that we
turned
can look at,
easily,
and
the larger wheel began to revolve.
there's
Damn.
this handle
Then the
that comes
handle
off
came
in our
my
hand. I like how I'm completely silent when George isn't talking, and when George is talking, I'm talking over
I
him.
scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
So this pile of rubble is rather annoying because you can kind of keep checking it over and over and keep finding different items, and I'm not actually sure how many different items you can find,
Above
but
the carved cross was an indecipherable inscription. For all I knew, it could have been scribed in Gaelic.
you actually call it Irish. You should call it Irish because that's how Irish people call it. I don't know, rather than Gaelic.
The handle didn't fit in there.
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of
Pushed
interested
the
in
handle into the demon's mouth.
Welsh and Irish languages, but I could be wrong.
It was no good. The demon wasn't inhaling.
That's a funny line. I don't know what this clay pipe is used for, but it could be just like a random item that you
I
find
was sure
through
the clay pipe was...
digging through that pile. Anyway, I like the handle in the mouth. That's a cool puzzle. There's really nothing. There's nothing that you can do with that pipe, as far as I'm aware. Which is kind of funny. You would expect.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
You'd expect every item to have a use, but like, what do you do with a metal coin?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
That's useful.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black.
Oh boy, what is it?
Expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
A plastic pen top. What do you use that for? What are all these pointless items? Anyway, you stick the cog in the eye.
It wasn't the right hole for that.
Oh, shut up, George.
The cog wouldn't fit the demon's nose.
Put it in the right hole. Oh, shut up.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Oh, shut up, George. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so mad at George. Suddenly very mad at him.
Neatly into the eye socket. With a rasp of metal on
That's
stone,
goofy looking, but I like it.
Second eye into place. The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
You're just a cog in the system. Cole just walks in without saying anything.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
Spooky hallway, yay.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of
Satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for? Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lavino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image. No more than they'd worship.
Really? It looks like they're worshiping it now.
Like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with
George,
God.
I don't know where you're getting all that.
Revealed this place to them?
This place, what's the deal with this place? It's like the energy lines or something?
Double-dealing treacherous.
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience. An important quality in a true Templar.
It's Eklund,
Now be
I
quiet
think.
and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken.
This guy has a funny
Here
voice.
before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
Blah, blah, blah.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve.
And where in Australia will be the head of all countries.
Under the red cross of the Templars.
Red Cross? What? Switzerland? No, that's a white cross on a red background. What the lightning? Is he controlling it or getting shocked by it?
George, we have
And now they're
watched
just
your
staring at us.
efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world.
A better world that's controlled by you.
No harm has been done.
I don't know, the whole thing is very 1984-ish, which I like. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing.
Join us.
I do like some political intrigue.
Join us in
I am the Senate. It's treason then.
Yeah. True. Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them.
You
as
killed
brothers,
your own.
Only as
How could you be
failures.
brothers?
3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary.
Sacrifices are selfish.
Great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Oh, George.
Oh, I'm so disappointed that the great hero didn't join our cause.
C'est la guerre. Eklund.
That's love, that's life, that's war, that's potatoes. Get him, Nicole. Kick the gun out of his hand. Bam, boom, whap. Oh no. Oh, he popped him. Rosso, helping us?
Well, I just wanted things to be right.
I just wanted things to be something.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well. If it isn't the
It
great
isn't
detective
Waluigi.
and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
Josh, what are we going to do?
We're gonna click on our journal. No, we're gonna see what items we could use. And here I was like, what?
It was the shake and shock buzzer I'd been given by the man in the costume shop.
What item
It was
could
an
I
old
possibly
coin.
use?
It was a black plastic pen top. It was the handle from the church tower's winding mechanism. It had cod teeth mounted near its base. The pipe could have been anything from 50 to several hundred years old.
I was like freaking out, man. I was like, what item do I use? The pipe? No. No, the pen top? No. What? How could I? What do I do?
Come on, George, think of something.
What do
It's
you
like,
suggest?
But this place is full of explosives.
well, yeah, that's a good point. What can I interact with? Well, you can interact with the torch. And by doing that, you throw the
Nico,
torch.
We're leaving.
You fools!
It's the
You
Grandmaster.
cannot escape.
Grandmaster Flash.
Guido!
Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
Okay, I have big problems with that line. That's supposed to be such a dramatic moment, and he just delivers the line so slowly that it kills the moment, in my opinion. I mean, this is supposed to be an action movie, not a Shakespearean play. But I feel like some of the voice acting in this game really just misses the spirit of what's supposed to be happening. Look at her wind blowing in the hair. I mean, hair blowing in the wind. And they kiss. Yay, they blew up the bad guys. Wow. And now the happy conclusion. The conclusion of the game.
And I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month. George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many
The
memories
animation
for me now.
style is so different
The
now.
cafes, the music.
The sewers,
Tell me about it. The clowns.
the jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff...
He's still jealous of
you
Andre.
kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with.
She still doesn't want to tell him about her
So I
dad.
dealt with it and now it's over.
But whatever. They're happy. They're on top of the Eiffel
One
Tower.
about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
Oh, that sounds like the beginning of a terrible joke. Anyway, I hope you really, really enjoyed this Let's Play, and see you in the next thing I do, whatever that is. Goodbye.